In 2005, Christopher Nolan directed Batman Begins, a new start for the Batman film franchise. It starred Christian Bale, who inherited the Batsuit from stars such as Val Kilmer, Michael Keaton and George Clooney. Its sequel, The Dark Knight, released in 2008, set the record for the highest-grossing opening weekend of all time in the US, earning approximately $158.4 million.
You do a film like this to reach a very wide audience, so it's very exciting to hear how many people went to see it in the States this weekend.
It became the fastest film in the history of American cinema to reach the $400 million mark on its 18th day of release. The Dark Knight has gone on to become one of the highest-grossing films of all time, earning close to $1 billion at the box office. There is no doubt that part of The Dark Knight's success is due to the mesmerizing performance of Heath Ledger, who tragically passed away before the film was released. As Christian Bale suggested, Heath's sinister Joker was a far cry from the goofy versions of the character we'd seen before.
We've never wanted any kind of nudge, nudge, wink, wink concession to the audience. It's you stay under, you stay in character, you believe the character throughout, and Heath did an impeccable job with that. He immersed himself completely into it. It was a real joy working opposite him and seeing, you know, once he was in his makeup, he was the Joker the whole way through. Once he took it off, he was Heath, you know, and he was great company. But when he was in it, he stayed in it.
Director Christopher Nolan soon found himself the toast of Hollywood for delivering such a smash hit. However, he was quick to attribute the record box office result to the appeal of the film's cast.
You know, the excitement surrounding his very, very unique, fresh portrayal of the Joker was always for us going to be an absolute linchpin of getting people excited to come and see the continuation of our story. He's the big, fresh element in it, along with Aaron Eckhart playing Harvey Dent, Harvey Two-Face. So yeah, I think the early word on how great his performance is has undoubtedly helped.
The Dark Knight features a cast of some of Hollywood's most in-demand stars. As well as Christian Bale and Aaron Eckhart, it stars Maggie Gyllenhaal and bona fide screen legends Gary Oldman and Michael Caine, who was quick to pay tribute to his late co-star.
I didn't know him before the movie. I spent 2 days chatting with him occasionally between takes, and we got on very well. He's a very nice guy. But then when I saw the performance, the first take I ever saw, I thought, this is extraordinary, and I saw the movie and I was right.
He was just, you know, absolutely free in a way that is incredibly unusual even for the greatest actors, and you know, it's thrilling working with someone who's in that place and contagious, and I had a wonderful time working with him.
His brilliance, his how kind he is, how much he loved his character, how much he prepared for it, the courage it took for him to play the role, and the time I got to spend with him, it will be always, I'll cherish that memory.
Even before The Dark Knight's premiere, word of Heath Ledger's extraordinary performance stirred up fevered anticipation amongst his fans.
He was a real favourite of mine, and I don't think anyone can replace him.
I hope the performance is as good as everybody's saying it is, and it's been hyped to be, and I think it should be, but I have to wait till Thursday to get tickets.
I think if he deserves the Oscar, he should get the Oscar.
It wasn't just the fans who came out in vocal support of Heath's potential nomination for a posthumous Oscar. Sandy Cohen, entertainment reporter for Associated Press, also weighed in on the campaign.
When all is said and done with this movie, I think that this will stand as a career achievement for Heath. I think that it's a tremendous performance, whether he lived or died. The tragedy is that he can't reprise it in a future film. The role is, he gives an amazing performance. It's the performance of his career, and sadly it's his last. And I think that awards voters may consider him come time. I mean, he steals the show. He steals the show from Batman.
Oscar notwithstanding, The Dark Knight has made its mark on movie history for 2 reasons: as one of the biggest blockbusters ever made, and for being the last chance we will ever have to see one of the world's finest young actors doing what he does best. Although it should never have been his final film, The Dark Knight stands as a fitting epitaph to the talent of Heath Ledger.